Well, people, they have pulled it off again. Welcome. It is Friday. Happy Friday. August 22nd of 2025, 3:29 in the PM. Let's say it together. Yeah, praise God from whom our blessings flow. We have the 22nd of August. And people, I have never seen as many signs in a short period of time about the possible demise of someone than I have in the last, let's say, 3 months. And the last 30 days, it's really been off the chain. Those of you all who watch my videos, every time you turn around, there's a 1120 coming up. Matter of fact, in my last video, I said I keep getting these Biden vibes. Yeah, they had this situation this morning, which I believe is really fake. Let me show you guys. Got to catch the video. This video here, Bolton raid. When you watch that video, you'll see this so-called FBI raid. The numbers are just, they're screaming. I believe the story is fake. I believe they're creating stories more and more in these last days to tell you another story. I know, right? So what's today's story? Well, this story, again, is about Trump. Seasoned with the Pope, but mainly, it's about him. And I've been studying this thing for quite a while, as you guys know. And I wouldn't be surprised if a few people in a short period of time, they go and meet their maker, not their creator. Read between the lines, because if they're not real, they're made somewhere. Hello, somebody. People, I tell you, somebody pinched me, but let me get on with the show. This is the story that they're telling today. That a brother walked up in a hospital in Detroit. The name of the hospital is Henry Ford Hospital, the Henry Ford Hospital. Zoom, zoom. And he went into the basement and he unalived his ex-wife. I'm gonna say it again. The stories that they're bringing to us now is that a man, a husband, walked up in a Detroit hospital named Henry Ford, went into the basement. There was a restraining order on him, however, it didn't get to him. And he unalived his wife, had his backpack, walked on out the door. And now they're looking for him. The odds are they'll catch him. His name is Dwayne. Dwayne. We're going to get into this name, okay? But listen to this story, then we're gonna break down these codes, these clues. I teach the 5 C's. Our Heavenly Father gave me a gift of clues, codes, colors. The confirmation time, which includes the dates and conclusion. What do we have here? Check it out.
Yeah, so we are joined by Commander, is that right?
Deputy
Chief Arnold. I'm sorry, I have the wrong title. Deputy Chief, what can you tell us? Kind of give us an overview and kind of give me the latest.
About 10 a.m. we had a call that we had an active shooter at Henry Ford Hospital. Units got to the scene. We started an investigation. We started going right into our active shooter protocols. We were able to go into the building, locate a female who was shot fatally, and then we were able to build out the story from there. Currently, we're still clearing the hospital to make sure there are no other victims possibly located anywhere else in the hospital. And from all the information in the video we received, the suspect he fled the location prior to us getting here. When the officers got here, you can see we still have the area pretty much cordoned off. We are putting out information that our suspect is in his 50s. His name is Mario Green. He fled this location in a white Charger, I'm sorry. So that's pretty much where we are right now. So,
So that's the story. That's the story. Now check this out. Here's another one. Going to give you a little bit more breakdown because they have some more information now.
Detroit police telling us a man shot and killed his wife in the basement of the hospital. Thank you for joining us at noon. I'm Allie Hoxie.
And I'm Keenan Smith. The hospital was locked down while Detroit police searched the area and for time the building. Henry Ford Hospital is located on West Grand Boulevard on the city's west side. That lockdown has since been lifted.
We have Team 7 coverage for the manhunt of the shooter. Here is a look at the suspect that police are looking for at this moment. His name is Mario Green, and police say he is armed and dangerous. We are going to show you that photo in just a moment. But first, we want to start with 7 News Detroit reporter Randy Wimbley live at the hospital on Detroit's west side. Randy?
Hey guys, as you mentioned, that lockdown has been lifted. Mario Green accused of shooting and killing his ex-wife in the basement of Henry Ford Hospital here on Grand Boulevard on the city's west side. He has since fled the scene. Again, that lockdown has been lifted. This is still very much an active crime scene, though. I'm joined now by Assistant Police Chief Charles Fitzgerald. AC, you guys just got some new information about Mr. Green and his date of birth, as well as his relationship with his ex-wife.
Yes, sir. Some of the original information we put out was incorrect. We are looking for Mario Dwayne Green. He's got a date of birth of 8/28/1971. His physical description, what he was wearing when he left, the vehicle, that is all still the same.
Gotcha.
But we want to make sure the right date of birth is out.
And you learned a bit more about the relationship with his ex-wife, and more recently some paperwork filed in regards to that.
Yes, sir. As about a month ago, the wife had filed, or ex-wife filed, for a personal protection order. Unfortunately, it was not served on her ex-husband. So it almost brings us here today.
So this is the story that they're giving us. I just really don't believe it, people. I've been doing this long enough where I'm questioning, did it actually happen? I'm going to say my condolences out of respect, but it's hard for me to really believe that if it is true that there wasn't some programming done and now the person did it. If that's not the case, then it's just not true. But it be it as it may, let me show you the 5 C's. I'm going to show you how perfect this thing is with the 5 C's. Henry Ford Hospital. Henry Ford, the Henry Ford. Okay. They said the date of birth for this guy was 8/28/1971. Well, 2025 for reference. Now, I told you I believe this story is really about Joe Biden. Joe Biden's birthday is 11/20. His last birthday is 2024. The difference is 9/11. So the difference between Joe Biden's birthday and this guy's birthday anniversary is 9/11. This 9/11 is big when I show you how this relates to the end of the story. Okay? Now check this out. Mario Dwayne Green, come out to 84. Barack Obama was born August 4th. Now we're going to get rid of Dwayne. Let the ambulance go by. Got rid of Dwayne. And now we have Mario Green. Mario Green come out to 165. The 165th day of the year is June 14th. June 14th is when Trump was born. Now check this out. Here's the Henry Ford. Birthday, July 30th, 1863. Death date, April 7th, 1947. Like 47, like Trump. Now watch these numbers. April 7th, July 30th. To July 30th, 2026, anniversary of Henry Ford's, July would be what? Birthday? Yep. Today is 8/22. The difference is 11/11. I know you're yawning like, wow, 11 again? Yeah, 11/11. Remember, the Pope died on the 111th day of the year. A lot of my decodes, since the Pope died, have come out to 11, 111, or 1111. This has got to be a fiendish number. Now watch this here. Here's the death date of Henry Ford, 4/7/2025 anniversary. Today's date, shooting in the hospital, 8/22. The difference is 4/21. What is 4/21? There's the Pope, 4/21. See how I come up with this? That's why I'm telling you I believe the story is fake. Now watch this here. Ford Motor Company, started by Henry Ford, June 16th, 1903. Take June 16th, 2026, next birthday. And this is Biden's birthday coming up, 11/20/2025. The difference is 6/27. Joe Biden's birthday coming up, subtracted from the anniversary of Henry Ford, Ford Motor Company, 6 months, 27 days. What is 6/27? Well, before we do that, look at this here. The shooting happened in Michigan. Michigan became part of the United States January 26. Now watch this. January 26, 2025, just had a birthday. Today's shooting, 8/22. The difference is 6/27 again. So 6/27 in relation to the state, and 6/27 also in relation to Ford Motor Company. Now, again, on 6/27, what happened? Because we got it there, and we got it there. Well, I'm gonna keep you out of suspense. You ready for this? This is when Joe Biden lost the debate. Joe Biden lost his only debate to Trump on 6/27. You know how that was. It was very embarrassing. Bad. Okay, let's look at it. It's really bad.
Performing on the biggest stage in the world.
It was a bad day for him. Here it is here.
Benefited the very wealthy. What I'm going to do is fix the tax system. For example, we have 1,000 trillionaires in America. Billionaires in America. And what's happening? They're in a situation where they in fact pay 8.2% in taxes. If they just paid 24%, 25%, either one of those numbers, they've raised $500 billion, I should say, in a 10-year period. We'd be able to wipe out his debt. We'd be able to help make sure that all those things we need to do, child care, elder care, making sure that we continue to strengthen our healthcare system, making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the COVID, with dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if...
See how bad that day was? That was June 27th. Now watch this. Henry Ford Hospital, where the shooting was, their first meeting, so they opened up September 20th, 1915. September 20th, 2024, last birthday of the hospital. 8/22 is what a hospital shooting was today. The difference is 48. What happened on April 8th of last year? An eclipse. When the eclipse was formed in the sky, what happened on April 8th? It was an eclipse, right? It was an X. That means you're taken out. The power speaks symbolically. 9/20, day of the hospital opened up, anniversary. 8/22, day of the shooting, eclipse, X. Now look, remember I showed you the 9/11 earlier? All right, take 9/11/2024 versus today's date of the shooting. There's your 11/11 again. Now let's go back down memory lane. Because Joe Biden did something, he took a little flack for it, but he was having fun. On 9/11/2024, there was a memorial. And Biden was there. Kamala Harris was there. A few other notable people were there. And I think Trump was there. And Joe Biden put on a Trump hat on 9/11/2024 at the fire department. I want you to see this here. This is very significant. Watch this.
I don't know, guys. I need that hat.
Want my autograph?
Hell no.
Come on. I ain't going that far. There you go. Everybody wanted to know, why did Joe do that? I want to know why he had 627 on his hat. Because 627 is the day he lost to Trump in debate, versus 9/11 he wore Trump hat. The difference is 222. Look at what 222 means. The Antichrist. That's deep. So he put that hat on. Now look at the date. 6/27/2024. The day he lost the debate. 8/22 is today. The difference is 4/21. I already showed you. 4/21 is the Pope. They're speaking, people. They're telling you this man, he ain't got, he's not gonna be here too much longer. It ain't me. It ain't me. It's the stories that they make up. It's the stories that they tell us what's going on. Mario Green. Okay, let's see if we can go a little bit more deep into this Mario Green. Going to the ciphers. Got Latin, Satanic, and Samaria. See what else we got. It's amazing how they come up with this, isn't it? Let's put in Dwayne, D-W-A-Y-N-E. That's his full name. Dwayne, nothing here that I can detect. But people, we're gonna follow up a little bit later and find out if they caught this guy. I believe this is a fictitious story. I am not convinced the story is real. They're creating stories because they're pointing towards something. They're pointing toward multiple things that are going to occur. My name is Friendshot Pearson. I pray you understand. This is the gift that I have, and I'm sharing it because I don't want you guys to be stressed out. When you think about it, the last 10 days, I mean, look at all the events. The school shootings, the school hoaxes, the hospital shooting. Man, just one thing, it's like every time you flip the channel or something, they want you to be stressed out. I don't want you to be stressed out. I want you to have a peace of God. Okay? Put your hands up. Act like you're one of the disciples on the boat. Put your hands out like Jesus. Say, peace be still. Okay? Because I'm going to tell you, the majority of this stuff is an outright lie. These serpent children, these Nephilim, they are alive, and they're in our media, and they're in our government. They're in a lot of institutions, and they're nothing but propaganda. That's all it is. But one day we're going to have the peace of Christ. We won't have to deal with this when we go to heaven. Jesus is coming soon. I pray you get to know him. You pray for me, I'll pray for you. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whomsoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. That is the testament of the day, the testament of the hour, and the testament for you. Because of his love, the grace, and mercy, we have that. God bless you. Talk to you soon.